And if you have to talk about cross-border,
Okay, that's interesting.
what do you think are the big challenges?
I think presently in India for cross-border, I think we are just struggling on a couple of stuff with respect to regulations. So in the last 2 years, I think the regulator has come across, you must be aware, couple of guidelines which have come through, like payment aggregator guideline. You have PACB, which is payment aggregator cross-border guidelines. While, currently it is challenging because everybody is just grappling with the understanding of this piece. There is multiple connotations of this kind of this regulation. But I think we have somewhere understood this piece, and there are banks who are offering this solution on cross-border. It's not difficult for cards because they already were there. For UPI per se, banks have started with APIs on this piece. But there are some limitations with PACB, so that's, if you work in this particular framework, you can do that. Also, if you can just, go ahead. So NPCI also in 2020 has formed a subsidiary to which I belong today, which is NPCI International. And one of the remits for NPCI International is to create acceptance for UPI and another card scheme which we have, which is RuPay. So with this, we are live with, if you see, so two remits. One of the remits is interoperability and one is infrastructure. So your cross-border comes under interoperability. We are live in Singapore, we are live in UAE, Maldives, Mauritius. We are live. So in India, if an Indian wants to buy a ticket to travel or maybe have a ticket to Eiffel in France, they can use UPI and make a payment via Lyra. So we are making small inroads into this. So that's an example of online for you on Lyra. So in the comfort of the home, I want to book a ticket for Eiffel for next month's travel. I can do that using UPI. And so Sri Lanka and Nepal, Bhutan, we are doing this. We are foraying into other countries also, and we are doing partnerships with aggregators or global players who can provide acceptance, who can bring merchants to the consumers. So we provide this rail also.